Moving now to a few state races. We start with the State Senate District 25 Republican primary. 79% of precincts reporting as of right now. The incumbent Rick Williams, the leader over Leyland Dollinger.
All right, in District 20 Republican primary, incumbent Larry Walker with 77% against challenger Tory Branham.
Another Republican primary, this one for the State House District 145 seat. Noah Harbuck, as of right now, avoiding a runoff in that race against Eron Rogers and Nancy Hicks.
All right, in the Democratic primary for State House District 145, Juwan Jackson with 45% of the vote, beating out Tangi Herring and Donald Jurett so far.
I believe that could be a glitch there. Herring was very close with Jackson at last check, so just to let you know on that one. State House District 134, Republican primary, the incumbent Robert Dickey, the leader over Joshua Lewis right now by a wide margin.
And the District 149 Democratic primary for State House, Floyd Griffin with 72% of that vote against Phyllis Hightower with only 28%. In the Macon-Bibb County Commission District 2 race, Paul Bronson and Wallace Herring, Mr. Bronson with 77% of those votes. And in the Macon-Bibb County Commission District 3 race, 47% of the votes going to Melvin Flowers, Stanley Stewart with 38% right there, and Everett Slade with 15%.
In the Macon-Bibb County Commission District 5 race, Seth Clark, the incumbent, with a comfortable lead over Caitlin Nee right now. Before we get any further in these Macon-Bibb races, I do want to mention these are not final. We don't know that these are 100% official yet because the precincts that they've given us show 0%, even though we have these raw numbers.
That's right. In the Macon-Bibb County Commission District 6 race, Raymond Wilder, the incumbent, with 73% right there.
In the Macon-Bibb Commission District 7 contest, the incumbent Bill Howell leading the way by a large margin with 75% of the vote.
In the Macon-Bibb County Commission District 8 race, a close lead really with Denise Bryant, 35%. Kim Jenkins at 27%, so kind of still a close race right there.
Yeah, as of now, that one would be heading to a runoff.
That's right.
As well as this one, the District 9 race, the incumbent, who's only been there for a little bit now, Brendan Bailey, is in last place as of the votes that have been counted so far, with Greg Turner leading the way.
In the Macon Water Authority District 2 race, Marshall Talley with 52% of the vote right now, pretty close still to call.
Macon Water Authority District 3, the incumbent Dwight Jones leading with 80% of the votes in that one.
In the Houston County School Board Post 7 at large, 39% of the vote right now going to Angel Bowen Brown, and Clyde Jackson sitting at 25% right there.
Another Houston County School Board race, District 1, Rick Unruh, the incumbent, beating Tim Riley in that one with 100% of precincts reporting.
In the Baldwin County Commission race, the Republican primary race, right now, Jay Wright with 42% of the vote, and Andrew Strickland not too far behind.
In the Baldwin County Commission District 5 Republican primary race, John Westmoreland, the incumbent, and Scott Little appear heading to a runoff there.
In the Monroe County Commission Chair Republican primary race, Greg Tapley, the incumbent, with 45%, and Alan Gibbs not too far behind with 42%.
Another race likely, it looks like it will be heading to a runoff. The incumbent Joey Proctor and Mark Goolsby in the Republican primary for Monroe County Coroner.
And Monroe County Commission District 2 Republican primary, you're seeing right there, 55% going to Eddie Rowland, the incumbent, and that one's 100% done.
Monroe County, moving now to Dublin, the Superior Court Judge, Dublin Judicial Circuit, Trey Taylor, the incumbent, with 55% of the votes there.
And District Attorney for the Dublin Judicial Circuit, Republican primary, 54% going to Harold McClendon, with the incumbent not there.
Yeah, Lawrence County Tax Commissioner Republican primary, Darla Brown and Tim Aldridge going to a runoff in that race.
Lawrence County Commission District 2C, 44% of the vote for Lawton Kemp. Right there, good graph.
Yeah, the Lawrence County Commission District 3 Republican primary, very tight race here. Gerard Mathis beating incumbent Jeff Davis. Lots of runoffs heading our way.
It is a lot happening in Houston County.
Yeah, all over Middle Georgia.
That's right. In the race for Republican primary for Bleckley County Sole Commissioner, incumbent Mike Davis winning with so far with that 85% right there.
The Bleckley County SPLOST passes by an overwhelming majority with 71% of the vote.
And a few Crawford County Commission primaries now. District 2 Democratic primary, Gregory Webb with 73% of that vote over David Moore.
There it is, Crawford County Commission, District 2 Republican primary, Jackie McCowan, the incumbent, falling, Troy Cook winning that primary.
And District 4 Republican primary there, Melvin Smith with 52% of the vote, Ray with only 9% there.
The Washington County Sheriff Democratic primary, the incumbent Joel Cochran with 82% of the vote over Henry Tanner.
And in Pulaski County for Sheriff, 43% going to Wayne Wiley.
A runoff is happening there with Terry Hood.
That's right.
Pulaski County Sole Commissioner, Republican primary, Jenna Mashburn, the incumbent, winning with 60% of the vote.
And moving now to Taylor County, the Democratic primary in the race for Sheriff, Tommy Fowler with 65% of the votes against Jimmy Towns with only 35%.
Another Taylor County race, this for the Commission District 1 Democratic primary, Cicero Lattimore, the incumbent, over Ronald Jackson with 60% of the vote.
And District 3 Commission Republican primary right there, incumbent Milton Harris with only 21% and Jeff Watson with actually 79%.
This one interesting. Looks like this one is one of the votes might have changed here. It's since my last check, so I guess my original presumption may be wrong. Taylor County Commission District 4 Republican primary. As of this count right here, Diane Renfro and Keith Poole by just one vote will head to a runoff. Actually, it looks like we're going to do Georgia Supreme Court, the Pinson seat held right now by Pinson. He beats challenger John Barrow.
That's right. In Georgia Court of Appeals, Jeff Davis with 59% of the vote against Tabitha Ponder with only 41%.
U.S. House District 2 Republican primary. As of the votes we have right now, it appears Wayne Johnson and Chuck Hand will head to a runoff.
In U.S. House District 8, Darius Butler with 72% against Vince Watkins with only 28%.
U.S. House District 12 Democratic primary, Elizabeth Johnson leading Daniel Jackson with 59% of the vote.
In the race for Macon-Bibb Mayor, Lester Miller with 86% of the vote, the incumbent there against challenger Shakita Maxwell.
Again, we don't have all the numbers or know if those are the final, that's the final vote count, but it appears there's no path to victory for Shakita Maxwell. In the race for Bibb County Sheriff, it appears the same way there. You can call, as of now, David Davis, the incumbent, the winner, but of course, if that number falls below 50%, we could see a runoff.
That's right. And for the race of Sheriff in Houston County, Matt Moulton with 57% of the vote there.
Avoiding a runoff.
That's right. And for results from all of the races tonight, head on over to our website, 41NBC.com. We are still waiting on those final race results. So
yeah, I did want to mention that one Taylor County race. According to the Secretary of State site, our graphics were having a few glitching issues there. As of the latest count, Diane Renfro with 142 votes. Second place, Willie Bone, 69 votes. Third place, the incumbent Walter Peacock, 69 votes. So super close race there. We'll have to check in with Taylor County Board of Elections to see what the tiebreaker process is there.